toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Florida State's offense will take the field first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time before State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Quick release on the RPO. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. From the one, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back that going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head, that will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew what they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Looking for a man. It's Baker. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First and goal for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Florida State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Baker. Got the quick pass. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got him. Got room at the 35. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Red pass hits complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And into the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Seminoles! Great job by the back on the option. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Immediately fires to the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It falls incomplete, and we'll change into the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Booker. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Noles are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. The give to the tailback. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. He's got it. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The snap sets up to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone.
Man, I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. So they'll send out the field goal unit. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That delay of game penalty pushes the offense back even closer to its own end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. Off the RPO, complete. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. It's complete on the right side. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Noles have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida Atlantic pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Owls were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. NC State going up tempo. Dropping back, it's Baker. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Baker. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well.
Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Back to throw, it's Baker. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Glass. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. He leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Seminoles will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To throw, it's Baker. Finds his man down the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the left. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Fit it in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Running back searching for a hole. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes.
Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give on the option. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of...
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Noles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Baker. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on 3rd down for this offense. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 30.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to... ball, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Trying to keep this drive alive. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Give to the running back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his man. It's Booker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Ripping through the defense. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just to really...
And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.